Okay. Now let's have a quick introduction about me. So I'll give you my introduction. And then if you have any question regarding the training or you want to ask anything, you guys can please raise your hand. And whenever your turn will come, you definitely get a chance to speak. And I'm trying to talk with each and every person, also whichever is going to raise their hands. So myself, Ankit Narula, I have total 10 years of experience in the IT industry. Out of those 10 years of experience, in first 3 years, I have worked in Oracle applications where we are writing codes with SQL queries, we are writing PLSQL queries, we are generating reports, we are modifying forms, we are doing some setups as per our client requirement. So this is what I have done in the first 3 years. And from last 7 years, I'm working on a topmost two cloud platform we have in the market, Azure and AWS. So from last 7 years, I'm working on a cloud platforms, Azure and AWS. So this is about me. If you have any question, you want to ask anything, you guys can please raise your hand. Yes, Mohammed Ali, you can unmute.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, regarding this course content, sir, is this enough for us to get in IT company, sir?
First of all, Mohammed, this is SQL course.
Yeah,
Just learning by using SQL, less than a 1% chance you will get a job.
Okay.
Okay.
Along
Because
with this, what can
SQL,
we do?
I didn't complete myself. Let me complete. Okay.
Okay.
Because SQL is a very basic thing in the market.
Yeah.
After SQL, you need to learn some other courses also. Like you can go with data science also, you can go with some reporting tools, or you can go to cloud platforms also. Okay.
Okay.
SQL is one very basic thing. With SQL, less than a 1% chance you'll get a job. You need to learn some other courses also.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm working in a cloud platform the last 7 years.
Yeah, yes,
In
sir.
this one also, in some cases, we'll use SQL queries also. Okay.
Okay.
Just using SQL, you will not get a job. You need to learn some other courses.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Tripati, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Yes, you can ask your question.
Yeah, no questions, but I'm previous student of your classes.
So do you have any
Azure
questions,
and
Tripati?
AWS. Yeah.
Do you have any question?
No questions.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Rohit, you can unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Rohit.
My question is regarding can you as well as learning practical sessions or not, sir, in this session?
Means you are thinking about this is theory training or practical training? Is it your
Yes,
question?
yes,
This is
sir.
practical training.
Okay.
Okay, this is not theory. This is just less than a 1% is theory part.
Okay.
And
okay,
that's
sir.
what we are going to do it in the today's session, little bit of.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes, Juhi, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Am I audible?
Yes.
I need to ask that this live training is free, but in case if we miss the class, so do we have any paid recorded lectures for this training?
Live training is free. We are not going to charge anything if you attend live training. But if you need recordings and other things, you need to pay the cost of 590 rupees. You need to pay. And all those recordings you will get in our website. What are the things you will get in 590 rupees? Here are the list of details what you will get here. Live training, recordings, training notes, dump, SQL document, interview questions, practice queries, quiz, and course completion certificate in our app if you're going to pay this 590. Okay, live
Okay,
training
Ankit.
is free. We are not going to charge anything to attend live.
Okay, can you please share this link in the chat box?
Which link you're talking about? The
Uh,
image?
yeah, yeah.
I'll upload that image in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
also the payment link as well, or is it present in the Logic Labs app?
You can get in our website.
Okay. Yeah.
If you visit our
Thank you.
website,
Yes.
just a minute. logiclabstech.com. If you go there, here you have a courses. Under courses, here you will find your SQL batch 117. Okay, this link I can share in the chat box.
Okay, Ankit.
Okay.
Thank
Here
you.
is you will get
Yeah.
all the. Yes, Pratik.
Hello.
Yes, Pratik.
Can I use MS SQL instead of Oracle?
See, guys, or SQL, 20% of SQL is same, but little bit it is going to vary as per the service provider. So when I'm teaching you, you will might be face some issues if you're practicing it MySQL, because you're not aware of that. What is the difference between MySQL and SQL?
No, I'm asking about Microsoft SQL.
MySQL or Microsoft SQL, you can use that also. You want to,
Yeah.
but you're not going. All examples will not work as it is. Okay. So that is why I have given the YouTube link here in the chat box earlier also. My team has already shared that link multiple times in the WhatsApp group. So you guys can please download your system and practice those. So again, I have shared that details. With the help of this one, you can check video in the video description. All details are there, how to download it and install.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes,
Shrikant.
So what exactly differs from the other SQL courses? Means we have a Oracle MS SQL, right? So is it similar or
90% of SQL is same. 10% it is just even less than 10% if I talk about is change vary as per the service provider. Like they are changing the data types.
Okay.
They are changing the sizing parts. SQL query is same, but data types might be very, like if I talk about in Oracle SQL, we have these data types. These are data types. If I talk about in MySQL, other data types are getting used. Oracle database is case sensitive database. MySQL database is not case sensitive database. Microsoft SQL is also not case sensitive. So 10% it vary as per the service provider.
in terms of only queries or in terms of
in terms of not queries, in terms of other things it is changed. Queries are same, but data types might be vary.
Okay.
Because in queries you need to write data types also.
So I'm working in a cybersecurity. Okay. Will this course be helpful to run some queries for taking databases and
anywhere you can use that? Definitely it is going to help you. If you're working in database, definitely it is going to help.
That's what. So we have some database that we need to work for taking a backup and other stuff.
Yes. So if you are running some SQL queries, definitely yes.
Okay. This course is sufficient, or do we need to take any advanced levels?
No, this is that advanced thing is PLSQL. This is SQL. Our next thing is after that, is PLSQL. PLSQL is only work in Oracle database, not in any other database. PLSQL is used. PLSQL is a programming language which used in Oracle database. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Ram Babu, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. This course will be helpful for my data engineering. Is your data engineering, right?
This is the first step if you want to go with the data engineering part.
Yeah. Most of the files and everything will be the same, right? Just there will be minor differences.
Which thing you're talking? Which pricing you're talking about?
SQL. SQL.
I'm not aware about other training institute pricing part. I'm aware of my course part.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not aware of other people. What other people are doing? Okay.
Thank you, Ankit.
Yes, Shubham Singh, you can unmute.
Yeah, actually, I was not being able to install from that those database files, so I
Mhm.
installed it manually using the Oracle website.
Mhm.
It was written something like 21C for the database, and I
That is
installed.
versions. Versions we have now in the market, multiple versions we.
Is it going to work? It's not going to be any issue while I'll be learning.
No, you can use same queries will work there also.
Okay, I've installed it.
Okay.
So
That's good.
one more part. Actually, I'm pursuing MCA,
Hmm.
and I'm in the fourth semester.
I
Right?
have also completed MC in 2015.
Yeah, I'm actually pursuing MCA. I'm in fourth semester.
Hmm.
Actually, I was
Okay.
in a different background. I completed BBA and I was working in TCS as a associate. Then
Okay.
I opted for study leave. Now I'm pursuing MCA. So I'm planning to join back. So
Yes,
can you please
definitely
suggest
you
me?
can. This is just this is SQL course, Shubham.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know Python as well. I've learned Python.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah,
then you can go with cloud also. It means after that.
yeah. I need suggestions. That's what I'm asking for.
That's why I'm saying you can go with cloud platforms also, because future in IT industry is all about cloud platforms.
So what do I need to learn in cloud?
You can go with AWS or Azure, any of the cloud.
Okay, if I'll be learning like database, then SQL is sufficient for that, or do I need to know anything else
If you
as
want
well?
to go in the database technology, then SQL is a sufficient one. Then after that, you need to learn some other courses in one, because just one course in SQL with SQL not possible to get jobs. You need to learn a lot of courses. Means you need
Yeah,
to learn means reporting tools. You need to go with other tools also. So 2-3 things you need to learn.
okay. Plus language. That'll help me.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. That's it.
Yes, Pra.
Hey, hi Ankit. I have learned Azure from you and AWS from Sunil. Now I wanted to know, is this SQL training is relevant to that cloud technology, and if yes, how I
If
can
you
use?
said that you have learned SQL from this AWS from Sunil,
Yeah, and Azure from
in
you.
yes, from me. In Azure training, we have created database.
Okay.
We have created database. Do you remember?
Right.
So if you want to work on the database, how you can work on the database, how you can run those queries without knowing of SQL knowledge. And
Right.
one more thing. In AWS, as per the recent update in the new update of the AWS course content, because you have learned might be 1 year back from Sunil AWS. Right? As per the latest update, you need to know one service called Athena.
Okay.
Because the AWS training which I am providing in that one, that it is already added.
Right.
To work on Athena service, it is mandatory to have SQL knowledge.
Okay.
Without that, you can't work on Athena service. So those are from SQLP persons. Those are already know AWS. To work on Athena, it is mandatory to have SQL. Without that, it is impossible to work.
So
because that is completely an SQL servers.
Okay. So am I not going to see that integration in this course? Just a pure SQL, right?
This is purely SQL training.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is just a purely SQL training. That's nothing else.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Jasmine, you can unmute.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, apart from SQL, what are the courses should I need to learn, sir?
Jasmine, sorry to interrupt you. Jasmine, earlier I said that I'm working on a cloud platform. So I can only suggest you those things which I am working in.
Currently, I'm learning AWS Cloud, sir.
So I can only suggest those things which I'm working in, because I know that technology and future. I know the future in market is SQL.
Okay, sir. Is this enough when I'm currently learning AWS cloud.
Hi, from where you are learning AWS cloud? Something else or from our training institute?
Not from here, sir, because
Okay. So in
normally I know
AWS
it in
also,
Logic Labs.
in AWS also we have a service called Athena. Like earlier, just few minutes back, I was talking with one person. In AWS also there is a service called Athena. To work on the
Okay,
Athena
sir.
service, you need SQL. And in AWS also we have databases. To work on their databases, you need an SQL knowledge.
Sorry, sir. After Athena service, your voice got
To
broken.
work on Athena service, you need SQL knowledge.
Okay, sir.
To work on databases which we have in SQL, or sorry, in AWS, you need an SQL knowledge for that also.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, sir. If I want to change my domain in database, means what are the other tools should I need
You
to
can
learn?
go with reporting tools, ETL tools. You can go for it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Pashupati, you can unmute. Pashupati, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself. To ask your question, you need to unmute, Pashupati. You're still on mute. Arshad, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Pashupati.
Sir, I am from non-IT background.
Sorry?
I am from non-IT background, sir. Non-IT background. I know SQL, some SQL queries. 1 month, before 1 month, I'm learning SQL and Oracle. Sir, after Oracle SQL, I can do any tools, sir?
Yes, you can learn any tool, reporting tools you can learn.
Okay, sir. For software job, for doing software job, I can learn another tools also.
Yes, because like earlier I said that SQL is very basic thing. With SQL, you will not get job, but you need to learn some other tools if you want to work in database technology.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Please suggest me any tools, sir, after this completion of Oracle.
I'm not aware of those much tools which is right now currently used in the market because I'm not working on those tools. My all circle is working in cloud platform. So I can only suggest cloud platform.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Arshad, you can. Arshad Sayyed, you can unmute yourself. Soumya, you can unmute. Soumya, you can unmute yourself. Okay, one more question and then we'll continue with our session also. Janvi, you can unmute yourself. Janvi, guys, I'm please requesting you, please don't raise your hand if you don't have a question. It is wasting your time and my time also.
I do have a question.
Yes, Janvi.
Yeah, good evening, Ankur. So previously you have displayed, the paid version wherein 590, where it includes a certificate. So just wanted to confirm whether within this live training, will the certificate be included or is it only
Live training is only free.
No, I'm just asking the certificate.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Live training is only free. In live training, you're not getting anything from our side.
Okay. Okay.
If you pay that 590 rupees, then you'll get something from us. Otherwise, just a live training you are getting.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So those are attending live training. With live training, you will not get the certificate. Only paid student can get the certificate.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so we'll start with our session. Those have raised their hand, guys, just wait for a few more minutes. I'll come back to you. So let's start with our session. Now, what is SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is pronounced as SQL also. But why we need to use SQL? Whenever we want to work on database, to get the results of our databases, we need to use a language called SQL. And here we have some features of Oracle SQL also. Like we all are communicating with each other and we are communicating in English language. You are also able to understand. I'm able to understand your questions. But if I want to communicate with database, it only understand single language called as SQL. So if I want to communicate with database language, we need to use a language called SQL. It is command-based language. And whatever the commands I'm going to return, commands are not case sensitive. Means I can write my commands in capital letters also. I can write those commands in the small letters also. So whatever the commands I'm going to use, it is case sensitive. And whatever the data I'm going to store in databases, Oracle database is case sensitive. This is a very important point. And I will explain this particular point in upcoming session practically also to you guys. Now, next. Now, make sure whenever we are writing these commands, every command should end with semicolon. Every command, whatever we are going to return, it is mandatory to end with semicolon also. And all the data, whatever we are going to store in our database, it is storing in the form of tables. We are going to store in the form of tables. Table means first we have the column and below we have the, like we have storing our data in Excel sheet. In Excel sheet also, how we are storing our data? In the form of tables also. Like first I have columns, like here I have roll number, I have student name, I have marks. I'm getting 101, 102, 103, and name ABC, XYZ, year, marks. What is this? This is one table. First, what we have columns. Then we have our rows. So in the form of columns and rows, in the form of table, we are storing our data in the in SQL, we have 5 sub languages. First one is DDL, data definition language, DML, data manipulation language, DRL, DQL, data retrieval language, and DQL stands for data query language. TCL, transaction control language, and the last one, DCL, data control. So these are the 5 sub languages which we have in SQL. Under these 5 sub languages, we have some commands also. First one is DDL. This language is used to create and manage database object. Now, what is object? A table is called as object. So what are the table we are going to create? A table is an object. To manage and to create the data table, we need to use DDL command. And under this, what are the commands we have? Create, alter, drop, truncate, and total 5 commands we have under our first sub language called. Next is DM. This command is used to manage data present in the table. So it means whatever the rows I have, if I want to manage, we are using DML. So we have three commands: insert, update. Insert is used to insert, update is used to update existing data, delete is used to delete some data. Now, next thing. Next is DRL. Under DRL, we have only one command called select command. And this is a very basic and very important command we have. Select command. It is help us to retrieve our data. Whatever the data we have stored, if you want to see that particular data, how we can see? With the help of select. And DRL stands for data retrieval language. DQL stands for data query. Next, we have TCL. This language is used to maintain the transactions of the data. Transaction means whatever the data I am inserting, I want to make it permanent. I want to make it permanent. We are using these commit, rollback, and save. Next, and the last one is DCL. It is used to control the data and maintain security. So these two commands, grant and revoke, is used whenever we'll create users. If I want to connect to those users, how we can provide permissions to them, that time we are using these two. Or whenever we want to get back those permissions. So these are the commands which we have, and whatever the commands we have practically will discuss in our upcoming session. What are the difference between these two commands? We'll go completely going to discuss in our upcoming session when we'll practically learn. We'll learn all these 15 commands. How many commands we have? Let's count. 5 plus 3, 8, 9, 9 plus 3, 12 to 14. 14 commands we have. These 14 commands will practically going to learn, and whatever the difference between we have under these commands, we'll learn in our upcoming sessions. So DDL command is used whenever we want to create and manage database objects. DML is used whenever we want to manage our existing data or we want to insert some new data. DRL is used whenever I want to see my data, what data I get stored in this table with the help of DRL. TCL is used whenever I want to make some data permanent. That time. DCL, whenever I want to give some permissions or whenever I want to get some permissions from the users, that time we are using DCL command. So there are total 14 commands we have. We are going to learn all 14 commands practically, slowly in our upcoming session. Now I'm going to discuss about data types. There are a lot of data types we have in Oracle database, but commonly used are these three. So you just need to remember right now in our upcoming session, in today's session, when we'll start learning about some commands, at that time I'm going to use these data types. First one is varchar2. Varchar2 size. What varchar2 is doing? Varchar2 is help us to store alphanumeric values. What is alphanumeric values? What is alphanumeric values? Like some numbers, some characters. There we are using varchar. So these data types is help us to store the data, whatever the type of data I want to store in the database. So here I'm defining that particular type. Like I want to store number, I want to store date, I want to store some characters like my name, your names. What are these? These are characters. So whenever I want to store some names, we are using varchar. And varchar 2 is a combination of numbers and characters. So even in varchar 2, I can store numbers also. Even I can store some characters. Second one is number. It is only used to store numbers. And in varchar 2 also we need to give the size. In number also we need to give the size. Now, next thing. Next thing is date type. Date is help us to store dates in our table. So with the help of date data type, if I'm going to use, I can store dates in our table. One important point. Whenever we are going to use varchar 2 or whenever we are going to use date, the values, whatever I am giving it, that particular values is mandatory to give in single quotes. If I'm not giving those values in single quotes, we will get an error message. I'll practically showing you that error message in our upcoming session. When I'm trying to store my values, I will not give single quotes, I will get an error message. And here is the default format of date in Oracle data. This is the default form. dd-m1-y. It's a default format. We are getting it from Oracle data. Now, so these are the three data types which we have: varchar 2, number, and date. Varchar 2 is used to store alphanumeric values. Number is for numbers. Date is stored to dates. We'll practically see in our upcoming session also. These are the topics which we are going to cover in this complete training. Okay. And even I have already shared the course content also with you guys. You guys can please check the course content also. Let me share that course content link in the chat box. I'm sharing the course content link again in the chat box. You guys can check. And I'm sharing the WhatsApp group link in the chat box also. If anyone is not in the SQL batch 117, you guys can join the WhatsApp group using the link which I have shared right now. You can join that WhatsApp group using the link. Course content link is also given. And I'm sharing one more link which my team has already shared in the WhatsApp group multiple times. But I'm sharing again because for your practice purpose, you guys need to install this database. The database YouTube video link is given. And in this YouTube video link, if you are going to check, you will get details here how to install database. And one important point, this database will not install in Windows 7. So if you have Windows 7, there is no solution. It will not work on Windows 7. For Windows 11, I don't have any information how to install on Windows 11. So here I'm given the information about Windows 10. Even the tools which you need to download, all three tools are given. The SQL developer, database, SQL script, all things are. And one important point, when you're running that script, make sure in your script, in that particular URL, there is no space. So if you check this video, you will understand what I'm saying it to run that SQL script. So these three things you need to download in your system, and it will not work on Windows 7. If you are using Windows 7, so you need to find your solution by yourself. I don't have a solution for Windows 7. So this is what we have about Oracle databases. Let's practically start learning about our database. I have already installed the database. Here is my database shortcut, which I have created. So we'll practically start learning those things also. Just wait for a few minutes. Let it open. And here we'll see the databases which I have told you. You will see here. And here you will get more information. What is database? Sorry, data types, not database. Data types. So let me connect to my database. I'm able to connect to my database. Now we are going to learn about some of the few commands. The first command which we are going to learn here is create command. And create command is coming under which type? We have discussed few types: DDL, DML, DRL, DQL. We have discussed it. So it is coming under first type, DDL. So the first command we are learning here is create. Now, why we are using create command? Create command is used to create a table. The table which I want, this command is going to help us to create a. So first, let me show you the syntax. Create table. Then we need to give our table name. Now, wherever I'm going to use this greater than, less than signs, wherever I'm going to use, doesn't consider as a bracket. These are not bracket. This is just I'm using where we need to give some name, like I need to give my table name. And then we need to open one bracket here, and we need to mention our column name. Whatever the column name you want to give, you can give here. And then data type. We have discussed three data types: varchar2, number, date. Which type of data you want to store in this column, it is going to define with this data type. Comma, column name 2, then again data type, then column name 3. Like this, can give maximum how many columns in one single table? 1000 columns in Oracle database. It is in Oracle database. In other databases, it's different. Tell you. In Oracle database, maximum we can create 1000 columns in a single table. Like here, I've just mentioned 3. You can mention multiple. And after that, we need to close our bracket. And here we need to use semi. We need to semicolon. We have discussed it just few minutes back. Every command should end with semicolon, the 5th step of our. So here we are getting those. Now, let me create one table. Let's say here I'm inserting some rows. I want to give roll number. Student name, I'm giving as S name. And 101. Student name, I'm giving as ABC. Marks, I'm giving as 80, 102, XYZ, 86, 103, PER. Let's say I'll give 80. I want to create a table with these 3 column names, and I want to insert these 3 records in my. Can I directly insert the records? No. First, I need a structure to build my rows, to insert my rows. First, I need the basic structure. And how I'll get that basic structure? With the help of table. So we need to create a table. I'm going to create a table. So we'll see here. Create table. Give your table name. Table name can be any name you can give, but make sure the table name is unique. With that same name, you can't create multiple tables. You don't have, right now, whenever you're going to install database, you will get few tables. Here, if you see on the plus button, you can see here I'm getting some tables. These are the default tables I'm getting. Don't worry about that. I'm giving my own table name. Let's say I'm giving my table name as geo underscore. Then open a bracket. I'm giving my first column. What is my first column name? Roll number. Now, in roll number, I want to store these things. So which data type should I use here? Can you please confirm in the chat box, which data type should I use here? Because I want to store these numbers. Here, I need to give the data type as number. Because I want to store only numbers, so we are using data type as number. And here I need to give the size. And size I need to give in the bracket. If you see the PPT, let me show the PPT again. This is the PPT. So we need to give the size in the bracket. What size should I give here? I can give 3 here because as per this, needs to store 3. So if I give 3, it means I can store maximum value is 999. I can't store 1000. I will get an error message. Why? Because the number, whatever I'm giving, this is maximum size, not a minimum. This is maximum. And size we need to give it as mandatory to give size. Comma, second column name, S name. For S name, which data type should I use? Number, varchar2 or date? I need to use varchar because these are characters. Size. Size here I'll give as 10 here. Because right now, let's example, my student name is only with 3 letters. In future, might be get increased. So I'm giving as 10. I can give 3 also, right? Comma, marks, number, and size. I'm giving maximum as 3 because might be one student get 100 marks in future, can be possible. That is why we are giving the size as 3. And here I'm closing our main bracket. And here I'm giving in the end semicolon. This is what we have discussed. The first point, every command should end with semicolon. It is mandatory. It is not optional, it is mandatory. Next. Now, what is the next thing? Next thing is I need to run this particular. How can I run? Just copy, paste here. And here, if you see the green button, you can run this, press this green button. Or there is a shortcut called Control plus Enter. Table geo underscore student. So here we are getting it varchar. our table get created with the help of Control plus enter is the shortcut to run our queries. If I put cursor, pop-up is coming here. It's not coming right now. Control plus enter is the shortcut also. Done. Next thing. Now I have created some table. I have created one table. Next thing is I need to insert these records. The 3 records which we have given, here are the records. These 3 records I need to insert in my table. So which command I'm going to use? I'm going to use insert. Now we didn't complete the create table command right now. We need to learn other things also in our create table, but those things we learn slowly in our upcoming session. Now I'm going with insert. Now what insert command is going to do? Insert command is going to help us to insert our records in our table. And insert command is coming under which sub language? EML. Syntax for insert command. Insert into table name, then values, open a bracket, give your value 1, comma, value 2, comma, value. Like this, whatever the columns I have, I can insert those values. And make sure for column 1, I am giving value 1. Column 2, value 2. Column 3, value. In the same sequence, you need to give the one. You can't change the sequence here. If you change the sequence, marks will insert in student name, and in marks student name will get inserted if you're changing this. So sequence you need to follow. Insert into table name is geo underscore student. Values, open a bracket. What is my first value? Let's check. Here is my value 101. Comma ABC, comma. I have just put as it is value. Copy. Guys, it is not mandatory. You need to write every time in the notepad. I am writing in notepad, so it will be easy for you to understand. I'm writing in notepad for you, not for me, guys. I can directly write a query and run this query also, because a lot of people are sending me in the chat box. Can we direct? Yes, you can write. I'm just writing this query for you guys, so it will be easy for you to, and I'm making the notes for you, because in the end, you will get these notes. Now, I'm running this query, but when I run this query, I'm getting an error message. Why I'm getting this error message? The reason is data type. Varchar2 we have used, and I have told you whenever we are using Varchar2 data type, we need to store our values in single quotes. And where we have used Varchar2? For which column? For column number 2, student name. And for student name, I am inserting the record as ABC. Did I give single quotes here? I didn't give single quotes. Here I'm single quotes. See, now what message I'm getting here? One row. That's the reason We are getting errors. Same way, I'm going to insert more records. 102. XYZ I'm giving in capital. Earlier ABC given in small, XYZ in capital. One more row insert. Inserting one more record. E capital, ER in small. 89. How many records we have inserted? 3 records. We have inserted 3 records. So here we have seen about insert. Our insert command is not yet completed. We'll complete later. Now I'll come to third command called select command. Select command is coming under which sub language? Can you please confirm in the chat box? Right. It's coming under DRL, or you can call it PQL also. Now here I'm going to show you select star from table. Select star from geo underscore. See, here I'm getting those 3 records, the 3 records which we have. And here I have discussed one point also. Data stored in the database, in Oracle database, is case sensitive. See here. ABC in small letters, ABC showing in small letters. XYZ in capital, XYZ in capital. PER, P in capital, P in. So Oracle database is case sensitive. This is how we can insert our records and we can see our records. Now I'm getting a lot of people. I'm getting one question in the chat bar. Can we insert all queries in one go? Yes, it is possible, but not in SQL. It is possible. It is only possible in a programming language called PLSQ. In SQL, it is not possible. The only way in SQL it is possible is you need to run one file, and that particular file you can run in SQL. But if you want to run directly, that is not possible in SQL. That is only possible with the help of PLSQ. Column names you always find in the capital letter. That is by default. Column names. Column names you will not see in the small letter. Even if you give small letter or in the capital letter, column names are always in the capital letters. You will see. Rows, the data is case sensitive. Now, so here we have discussed about how many commands? 3 commands: create, insert, and select. We didn't complete these 3 commands. For right now, we have completed create command, but in our upcoming session, we'll see more things in create command also. In tomorrow's session, we'll see more things in insert command also, and we'll see about select command also in tomorrow session. Let's have quick questions, and then we'll end our session. Yes, Bharti. Bharti, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself.
Hi, Ankit. Thanks for the session. So, as a part
Yes.
of the session, will we be trained on PL/SQL as well, or
No,
only
this is
limited?
SQL training. This is only SQL training. In the course content, we didn't mention anywhere that we are covering PLS.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Ankit.
And PLSQL is a programming language which only work on Oracle database, not on any other database.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Priya.
Yeah, hi, hi, kids.
Yes.
Actually, my question is that in the Logic Labs website, if I will purchase the total course, total course means SQL. So can I get all the all the theories with practicals?
Means if you purchase this course, you will get recording notes.
Yes.
You will get course completion certificate and other things, whichever I have shown you that image. What are these are things if you are going to pay for the recordings and all, you will get.
Can I get more the theories about SQL? See, it's only the training session, right?
This is what you will get. If you pay 519 rupees, this is what you will get. Whatever is mentioned in the image. You will not get anything extra.
Okay.
Whatever is mentioned here, you will get only these.
Yeah. I need theory, so that's why my.
That's why I'm saying you will get only these, not any other. Except these things, you will not get.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Prashant. Yes, do you have any more question, Priya?
No. Thank you.
Yes, Prashant, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi Ankit, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, Ankit, is this Oracle SQL helps for Python?
So this is Oracle SQL is used for database. It is not going to help you on Python. Oracle SQL is help us to work whenever you want to work on database.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay, it is not going to help you on Python. Python is different thing. This is different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Though.
Yes, Bernali, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening.
I am currently not working and I have taken a break for some months. I was working with a banking operation field. So how can I implement SQL in my previous experiences that I have?
No, your previous experience is different thing. Pranali. This is SQL. If you're going to work on database, then it is going to help you in your operations, whatever you're working at. Do you have anything SQL? Do you have any work of that?
No, I have never worked and I have just started because I want to change the domain. So
we are completely changing the domain. So in your previous experience, it is not going to help.
okay. And I have second question regarding the training that you have given. So you said that for values, you can use VAL, but before attending this course, I was surfing and I found that int integer is also can be used. Can you
Integer is
brief
not
me?
used in SQL. Integer is used in other database. Like if you remember just few minutes back, I said 90% of database is same, 10% of database is different. That is what it is. Integer is not, it is used in Microsoft SQL. I might be not sure, but it is also used in MySQL also. In Microsoft SQL, integer is used. Okay. Like here I'm using which data type? Varchar2.
Yes, Varchar2.
In Microsoft, it is used as char.
Yeah.
Okay. In Oracle, it is used as Varchar2. Okay. In some database, it is even used as Varchar also.
Okay.
That's the 10% of difference we are getting.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sure. Thank you.
Yes, Banu. Banu, you can unmute yourself.
I will try as a fresher. Are there any more opportunities in SQL now?
With SQL, there is a less than a 1% chances you will get a job in the market. Like earlier, I said that With SQL, you need to go with some other courses also.
Okay.
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 Yes, Vanishri, you can unmute. Vanishri, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself. Banu, you can unmute. Sai, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
Yeah, I have recently completed a AZ900 certification as a theory part, and I want to go deeper.
Azure.
Yeah, I want to go deeper. And any language is needed to learn for the become a DevOps engineer.
Basic Linux.
Linux.
Basic Linux knowledge is required.
Is enough, or any Python or .NET is required?
Not required.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And whenever I'm going to start Azure DevOps batch, you will get update in our WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
I'm the trainer of Azure DevOps also.
Okay.
Okay. I'm working on Azure DevOps, AWS DevOps, AWS, Azure. 4 technologies I'm working right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also waiting for the project in Azure only. That's why I'm learning in this time. I'm working in a MNC company.
Future is in IT industry is all about cloud. And if I talk about side, in any of the technology which we have in the jobs in the market is Azure.
Okay.
Take any technology in the market. More jobs you will get in Azure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Vinod, you can unmute.
Yeah, hi. Okay. I just want to know that which certification course I can do in AWS which helps for Oracle DB.
For Oracle DBA,
Yeah.
go for Redshift service, not a certification. Go for a Redshift. But to learn Redshift, you need to have basic AWS knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, not certification. Don't go for a certification. Go for a training called Redshift. Redshift is a data warehousing service in AWS.
Are you providing that course also here in your organization?
No, we are not providing that training. But to learn Redshift, you need to have AWS knowledge. It is mandatory. Because directly if you go, you're not able to understand because they are going to use AWS also.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Vishal Jha, you can unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I am pursuing ethical hacking.
Okay.
Want to go in cyber cloud security. What should I learn?
There's some courses we have it in cloud security also. You can check those one, you will get information. There are some courses we have in the market.
Is, from your
cloud
institute?
security courses also we have.
From your institute?
No, we are not providing those things. You can search on Google, you will get it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Vinod.
Yeah, for Redshift also, which course I have to do in AWS?
Redshift. It's a course. There is no multiple Redshift course. There is only one Redshift course.
Yeah, but you told that before that also I need a knowledge.
You have to have SQL knowledge. Associate level knowledge you need. AWS associate level one.
Associate level. Okay. Yes. We are covering that also, right? Associate level AWS.
We are going to start a new batch from 14th of February.
Okay. Can I get the details? What are the?
You'll get details by might be within 1 or 2 days. Or you can contact our WhatsApp group admins. You will get from there also.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes, Hussain, you can. Hussain, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Srinivas, you can unmute.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Srinivas.
Yeah, sir. As of now, I'm working in Accenture, sir, in Power BI project, along with
OBI double E.
Power BI, sir.
Power BI, okay.
Yeah. So I'm planning to switch the company, sir, but everyone are asking SQL.
If you are working in any reporting tool, definitely they'll ask SQL also, because in reporting tool, it is basic requirement.
Okay. So is this sufficient further, sir?
Yes,
Switch
this is
to
sufficient.
company.
This is SQL is sufficient if you are already working in a reporting tool, Power BI reporting tool.
Yes, yes, sir. It's a data visualization tool.
It is mandatory.
Yes,
You
yes,
have
sir.
SQL knowledge, and
Yes,
this
sir.
SQL is sufficient for that.
Okay. So I'm preparing, sir, previously MySQL, sir. Is this both are similar, sir?
Like earlier I said that as 90% of SQL is same, 10% is vary to service provider.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes, Muhammad Ali, you can unmute. Muhammad Ali, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself. Yes, Nagalakshmi, you can unmute. Nagalakshmi, you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself to ask your question. Queen, can you please unmute?
Yes. I'm
You have a lot of questions.
Yes, I have a lot of questions. I did business analysis, so I was trying to get the knowledge of SQL. So my concern was, is this enough for me to learn about SQL, or is there any other type of SQL?
SQL is same. Dude, SQL is worldwide same. Worldwide SQL is same. The only thing is vary to client to client. Vary client to client is service provider.
Service provider.
Like Microsoft is one service provider, Oracle is one service provider, even Amazon has its own one. So it's vary to service providers. So databases are same. Means SQL is same.
So with the experience I acquire in this class, I can be able to work in any company with this SQL certification?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. So is there any way we can make the class a little bit simpler? Because I'm trying to understand, when you write some things, you put some semicolons and, like.
That is why before starting it, I have explained these things, Queen. Like you need to use for varchar 2, we need to use single quotes, and semicolon is mandatory to end every command. Because if you want to run second command, let's say here I'm not giving semicolon. Okay, I'm trying to run. I'll get an error message. See, SQL command not properly ended.
Yeah.
So it is mandatory to end every command with semicolon. So you can run the second command.
Okay, well.
That is why I'm putting these semicolon here, because without the semicolon, I'm not able to run the second command. It is going to be clash. Okay.
Honestly, I'm very new to this Oracle.
Don't worry. When you do practice, if you have any doubt, you can ask me in these sessions. Practice, your doubts will get clear.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, Naveen Kumar, you can.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
Do you cover the joins and functions and aggregate functions in this course?
It is. You can please check the course content, Naveen, for all the videos. Whatever I'm covering it, it is mentioned in the course content. So all the details are there in the course content. Did you see the course content?
Not yet seen.
Share
The
in the
giants
chat.
is not available. Giants and aggregate functions I'm not seeing. That's why I'm asking.
Joins.
Giants. Left giant, right
Just a
giant.
minute. You said you didn't see. Just a minute. Let me show you.
Yeah.
You know that joins is a very basic thing in SQL.
Yeah, right.
How you can complete SQL without join? Not possible.
Yeah, I've not seen the exact content. That's why I'm asking. Is it available?
Does it
or not?
mention joins?
I didn't see those things. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, this is the course content. Okay. Subqueries, okay. Managing transaction views
Just
also.
share the
Yeah.
link in the chat box. You can see you have the link. You can, when you have free time,
Indexes, okay.
you can check that.
Okay, thank you, Ankit, for this.
Yes, Srilata, you can unmute. Srilata, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Srilata, you have to unmute yourself to ask your question.
Sir, hi, sir.
Hi.
Sir, I have not fluent in English, sir. Some words I understand, some words I'm not understanding. Sir.
So you can ask your question.
Sir?
Do you know Hindi?
No, sir. Some English or Telugu, sir.
No, I don't know Telugu.
I don't know Telugu. Sir,
Do you
no
have any
problem.
question?
Sir, we have to share the YouTube link how to install the SQL database, sir, but not first app not installed, sir.
If you check the video, if you listen the video, in that video, all details are there, how to install database, each and every single step is mentioned there.
No,
Okay.
sir. No, sir. Second one, third one is okay, but first one is not. Zip file
First
is not.
step is you need to download SQL Developer.
Okay, sir.
That is the first step. The link is given in the video description. You can check. You will get details there.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Devi Supriya, can you please unmute yourself? Devi Supriya. Yes, ma'am, you can unmute.
So,
Yes, Devi
can
Supriya.
you listen? Yeah. Actually, I'm learning for Salesforce developer, so I'm just worried about like whether SQL and SQL is same or different.
Like earlier, I said that multiple times, the same answer, same question I've asked earlier also. 90% of SQL is same. 10% vary service provider to service.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Jasmine, you can unmute.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, Jasmine.
Sir, is there any shortcut to create 1,000 columns? I mean, is there any single command to create those 1,000 columns, sir?
1,000 columns in one go. You need to mention those column names.
For 1,000 columns, we cannot manually put all those commands, sir.
You need
That's
to
why
manually
I'm
put those
asking, sir.
column names. There is no option.
Okay,
There is
sir.
no option.
Sir, and I have another doubt, sir. You showed 3 links, sir. 3 tools link. What are those, sir? Could you please repeat one more time, sir?
Those 3 links with in the YouTube one you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
The
On the
links how to
description, you have
download, with the download option. Those links help us to going to download. Those
downloading
links
what,
are
sir?
Google Drive link. You need to download those tools.
For what, sir?
To download Google Drive from Google Drive, you need to download this SQL Developer.
Those are which helps to practice SQL.
Practice. Yes, correct.
All those 3 tools.
Those 3 links are there to download in your machine, install it, and with the help of this one, you can practice.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Bernali, you can unmute yourself.
Sir, like I asked you the same question that left, right, and inner join. I don't see.
Can you tell me the full name of left? Is it left join or left outer join?
Left join.
Who said this is the name of a left join? Full name is left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Is it outer join is mentioned in the course content?
Yes, sir. Yes,
It means all 3 points are covering into.
Yes, sir. Secondly, you won't cover the interview questions or any kind of thing. For that, we have to pay.
This is the image which I have shown earlier.
Yes, I have seen that,
Okay.
so I don't want
That
to waste
one
much
interview
time.
question, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir. And how about the payment? When we can make the payment? Will you take it at the end of the session? Or
When
how
your wish, when then you can make it. It's up to your wish.
Sure, then. Thank you.
Yes, Shiva.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Ankit.
Yes, Shiva.
Yeah, I learned it to the Oracle ERP session, the functional, but how
you
can
are working Oracle ERP?
Yes, as a
apps or Fusion?
Fusion cloud environment.
Okay. Which module you are working?
Finance.
Okay, finance GL.
Yes,
GL module.
GL AP.
GL AP AR.
Yes, those.
In 3 or some other modules also might be they have added. I'm not remember right now.
Fixed assets and cash management.
They have a cash management also. Yes, there is one module earlier we have, I remember. Because when I was working in Oracle application, I'm working as a techno-functional consultant in finance, SCM, and technical part.
Yes, that is the reason I am also choosing to the SQL, but I don't know that how to market going on that and the technical.
In technical, if you want to go with technical part, yes, you need to have some SQL knowledge.
Yes, it is used of for the 50% to 100%. How much rating you have to give in the techno-functional consultant?
How much? If you are talking about only about the technical person, you need to know SQL knowledge because let's say example, where you want to generate some reports, how you can generate reports without knowing the SQL, it is mandatory. It means if I talk about reports, 100% you need to know.
Yes, this is enough for that taking the pull out the report.
Yes, because this is Oracle SQL which we are covering, and it is same thing.
Yes, this is enough.
Yeah, this is enough.
Reports like BI publisher reports.
Yes, this is enough, and even earlier, if I might be, I'm not sure. I have SQL queries, but I have a SQL. Still, I have those SQL queries, but I have SQL queries of ERP. Joins queries I have, but those queries will not work in Fusion. Earlier, I have those queries. Might be if I check search somewhere, might be I'll get that also. But those queries will not work for you.
Yeah.
Nowadays, that is for ERP. This is Fusion you're talking about.
Yeah, Ankit. Nowadays, asking for the techno-functional guys, not for looking at the functional guys.
Yes, because with one person they won't take multiple work.
Yes,
that's the reason.
Yes.
And for if I talk about for technical, yes, Shiva, you need to know SQL.
Yes. Ankit, how many years of experience in Oracle Fusion as a ERP techno-functional guy?
I have worked only for starting of career in 3 years.
Okay.
And I didn't work in Fusion. I just work in apps R12 version.
Okay. E-business.
EBS, yes, EBS. I worked in that one. So that's why I have that knowledge of that one. Well, now that they have upgraded to Fusion one also.
Yes.
I didn't work on Fusion.
Okay.
From last 7 years, I'm working in a cloud platform of Azure and AWS from last 7 years. I've left Oracle 7 years back.
Great, Ankit, great.
Yes, Shivananda, you can unmute.
Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Good evening.
So this is our session 15 days, no? So it is
15 days of training, Monday to Friday, no session on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
And it is 15 days, not 15 working days.
Okay, okay.
15 days, it includes Saturday and Sunday also. So if I
Yes.
talk about, it will be near about 10 to 12 sessions.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, Pashupati, you can unmute.
Hello, Ankit.
Hello.
Why you are using underscore in that query?
Where I have used underscore in the table name?
Ankit?
Here in the table name you're talking about?
GU the underscore student.
This is the table name. I can leave this also. I can give this GU as student table also. That's my wish. That's why I have used. Not mandatory to use.
Okay, okay.
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 Table names are look like this also. Even you can put hyphen also. Table names or just your table, or you can give student table name also. Whatever you want to.
Okay. 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 Thank you. My second question is, which course is suitable for become a developer in IT profession?
What's your choice? That will depend on you. What's your choice?
Okay. How can I get job opportunity in Azure company?
In Azure company or in Microsoft?
Yes, yes, yes.
You're asking a very big thing. And are you
Yeah.
fresher or you have some experience in the IT industry?
I didn't have IT experience in IT industry. I
You're
have
asking a very
experience
big
in
question.
yes.
Very big dreams you
I
have
have
right now.
yes, yes. That is my big dream.
That's good,
actually.
but definitely to get a job, you need to know their product.
Okay, Ankit.
And
Actually,
definitely, they'll only take those people which is having it a very good experience of 7 to 8 years of experience.
Okay. Okay, Ankit. Thank you.
Yes, Ramasubu, you can unmute.
Yeah, actually, I want to know one thing. After completion of this course, are we eligible to do any certification? These things, is it fine? This course will be.
If you want to go with certification, we're providing the dump or Excel dump. With the help of that, you can go for the certification.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Akhil. Akhil, you can unmute yourself. Venkatesh, you can unmute.
Yeah. Hello, Ankit.
Yes, Venkatesh.
Yeah. You said in the session about. Hello, is my voice audible?
Yes, Venkatesh.
You said in the session about PLSQL. Is it similar to the commands used in SQL, or is it different?
PLSQL is a programming language. To learn PLSQL, you need to know SQL. It is mandatory. It is not optional. It is mandatory.
Yeah, okay. And another doubt is Oracle 11G version is similar to this version of?
Performance commands are same. You can use 21C version also. Commands are same.
Okay. So if I install that else, it's no problem, no?
Same commands will work.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Saya, you can unmute. Saya, you have raised your hand. Yes, Nagavini, you can unmute. Saya, wait for a few minutes. Let's Nagavini to ask her question. It's Nagavini.
Hello.
Yes, Nagavini, I'm able to hear you.
Hi, Ankit. Actually, I am working in Power BI reporting tool. Which Azure technology I need to learn?
No, you are working in Power BI. Power BI is from Microsoft.
Yes.
So yes, you can go with Azure also.
Azure, we have a lot of there, no Azure factory, Azure data factory, Azure analysis services like that. We have so many is there, no? Which one is related to Power BI?
I'm not working on Power BI, so I'm not aware of those things. I'm aware of Azure admin. I'm working in Azure admin and Azure DevOps.
Okay.
I'm not working on those tools which you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
And on the database side, I know the MySQL. If some companies are using MySQL and some companies are using Oracle also, right? And SQL also. Is it enough for us?
Yes, this training is enough. You can go for it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, Saya, you can unmute now. Saya, you can unmute now.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I need some career suggestion from your side. I am completely different from IT section. I am from medical line. So now I completed my BCA. I want to join in IT section. So I want to be a developer. I already completed Python. Then how I will be a developer? Can you please suggest me?
You said you are from medical background and you want to come into the IT industry.
Yes, sir. Yeah. After marriage,
What's your...
I am, yeah. Sir?
It's quite very difficult actually.
Hello?
It's quite very difficult.
Yeah, I already completed BCA.
Okay, so when you have completed BCA?
This year.
So you can apply as a fresher also.
Yeah,
you have
I
already learned
completed
Python also.
Yeah. Then I want to be Python developer. Along with Python, what course I need to learn?
You can ask your Python trainer. He'll give you the, because with Python, what are the things is interlinked. He is going to tell you more things rather than me, because I'm not working on Python.
Okay, sir. So for a
Python
developer, yeah.
Ask your Python trainer. He is going to say what are the things related to Python you need in the market.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Abdul, you can. Yes, Abdul.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Abdul.
Yeah, actually, I'm not. Hello.
Yes, Abdul, you can ask your question.
Yeah, I'm not from IT background, so I started SQL now. What was the next?
So you have started SQL. So what's your question, Abdul? Do little faster. We don't have time. I need to talk with other person also.
Yeah. So after SQL, what we need to do?
So after SQL, it's up to your wish. You have multiple tools in the market. You can learn ETL tool. You can go with reporting tools also, or you can go with cloud also. It's up to your wish where you want to go.
SQL plus.
You can go with SQL plus cloud, SQL plus reporting tools, SQL plus ETL tools.
Oh, okay. One more thing, and that which you mentioned the 3 links on YouTube, right? Actually, I'm using a Windows 11. So what shall I do for download?
So you try those one. I'm not sure about those links will work on Windows 11 or not, because earlier those links are for Windows 10, but I'm not sure those will work.
Okay, I will try it. Okay, thank you.
You can. Yes, Shekhar Hussain, you can unmute. Yes, Shekhar. Yes, ask your question.
No. Vilas Platter.
You don't have any question?
No.
Okay. Yes, Maheshwari.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, I was learned 2 months back Oracle SQL and plus Informatica. Now I'm practicing ETL tools.
Okay.
It is useful for me for practicing this Oracle SQL for ETL.
You said that you have already learned Oracle SQL 2 months back.
Yeah,
and then
for only basics I learned up to.
So this is SQL training.
Yeah, SQL.
So this is SQL we are going to cover in this one also.
So up to 15 days you have given. It is possible to complete all you are given this content.
Whatever the course content is mentioned, all things are going to be done.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, Murali Krishna.
Yeah. Hi, Ankit. Good evening.
Hi. Good evening.
If I learn SQL along with the PLSQL, can I get the job by learning these things?
PLSQL is the old technology now in the market. The latest version which you are getting in the market and that PLSQL is might be not work.
Okay. In future, it won't be there.
No, it won't. My market PLSQL will not be there.
Okay.
The PLSQL market is going to be finished very soon in the market.
Okay.
Okay, and just with SQL, I've already informed. No, will not get job. You need to go with some other courses also.
Okay. SQL, PLSQL along with the Linux, we learn these three.
Very less chances in this course we are talking about, Murli.
Okay.
Go with something which are in market right now. Okay. Because Linux, SQL, PLSQL are the very old technologies in the market. But okay, Linux is required, but with Linux you need some other things also, not just SQL, PLSQL. Go with the things which are very hot in the market right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ankit.
Yes, Dinesh.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, may I know how learning this SQL helps in cloud?
In SQL, we have a services. Sorry, in cloud, we have a services. There it is going to help.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. And one more question. Can we write column names in a single line instead of multiple lines? Sir?
Yes, you can write in single line also. I'm writing it because it is help us to check the details. You can write in a single line also.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, let me show you one more thing. If you are going to pay that one issue, I've already shown you these things, the quiz and all those things you will get. This is what we have. Quiz. Okay, one more question and then we'll go with the end of the session. Yes, Sudhakar, you can unmute.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So actually, I am learning Hadoop Big Data as Spark with Scala. Present, I am learning for. Is it useful to me? SQL.
You are working in a ETL tool.
Present, I am learning, sir. I am not working.
So definitely to work on that one also you need SQL knowledge.
Yeah. Actually, in I am learning in Hive. HQL language is mandatory. Is it similar to SQL, sir?
Which language you're talking about?
HQL, Hive query language.
That is related with Hadoop.
Yeah. Hadoop Big Data.
That is related with Hadoop. Like earlier, it said 90% of SQL is same. 10% is very client to client.
Yeah.
So SQL is same, whichever you are using right now.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Sheikh. Sheikh Roshni, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I have a communication problem. Then if must and should important, sir, English in I get the job.
Definitely for an interview, you need an English language.
Yes, sir. But my passing at 2018, sir, it is I can get the job in ETL testing, sir.
If you're putting some experience, then might be. With fresher, it's quite difficult.
Okay. So certificates are also providing, sir.
We are providing the certificates, yes, to our paid candidates. Just joining the training will not get the certificate.
Okay, sir. I am also joining. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so with this, I'm ending the session. So sorry for guys, those have raised their hand. I need to start my another batch also of Azure training, which I need to start at 6 p.m. So here I need to end this session. In tomorrow's session, we'll continue about our insert command and select commands, which we have. We are going to continue in tomorrow's session. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for today's session. See you tomorrow. Thank you.